scream louder than a banshee choir. Rubber burns trails, asphalt spitting fire. The champ got the crown, but the throne's on trial. 4 contenders, 1 track, just a mile. The young gun reckless, born for the clash. Pedal to the metal, dreams in the dash. The maple missile steady, ice in his veins. Leaves him in the dust, syrup in his chains. Sound of thunder, the crowd goes wild. Atlanta lights blaze, the track's beguiled. Who's taking the crown, who's setting the pace? 4 names, 1 title, 1 race. Tire whisperer sneaks, smooth like a ghost. Rubber don't squeal, just glides coast to coast. The champ got swagger, rings in his rear view. But that checkered flag don't guarantee renew. Young gun swerves, no fear in his core. Chasing legends, crashing through the lore. Maple missile patient, calculated grind. But he's gunning for glory, 1 turn to define. Lap after lap, tension so thick. Split second moves, gotta make it stick. Engines hum hymns, destiny unfolds. 1 track, 1 race, 4 stories told. Scream louder than a banshee choir. Rubber burns trails, asphalt spitting fire. The champ got the crown, but the throne's on trial. 4 contenders, 1 track, just a mile. The young gun reckless, born for the clash. Pedal to the metal, dreams in the dash. The maple missile steady, ice in his veins. Leaves him in the dust, syrup in his chains. Sound of thunder, the crowd goes wild. Atlanta lights blaze, the track's beguiled. Who's taking the crown, who's setting the pace? 4 names, 1 title, 1 race. Tire whisperer sneaks, smooth like a ghost. Rubber don't squeal, just glides coast to coast. The champ got swagger, rings in his rear view. But that checkered flag don't guarantee renew. Young gun swerves, no fear in his core. Chasing legends, crashing through the lore. Maple missile patient, calculated grind. But he's gunning for glory, 1 turn to define. Lap after lap, tension so thick. Split second moves, gotta make it stick. Engines hum hymns, destiny unfolds. 1 track, 1 race, 4 stories told.
All right, here we fucking go. Championship week. Tomorrow night, Hot Atlanta. 188 laps. 4 drivers chasing the title. The rest of us chasing the pure satisfaction of fucking it up for them. And me? I'm not in the championship 4. I'm still racing tomorrow night. Still in the way and still dangerous as hell. I had my shot at Nashville. Right up until I launched myself off of turn 2 so violently, Amanda didn't even wait for the spotter. She just got on the mic screaming, wreckin', 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 before my engine even blew from hitting the inside wall. Playoff hopes? Gone. Front bumper? Gone. My will to live? Questionable. Then there's my wife, Amanda. My wife, my teammate, the battle broad herself. She's the only driver I know who can roll into a race with a bush light in the cup holder, a possum riding shotgun, and still somehow be the most feared truck on the track. She's not in the title hunt, but she's on the short list of people who can completely derail it. And if she decides you're not finishing Tuesday night, your best bet is to just start shopping for a new front clip now. Dale the Possum said she's the people's champion. But Dale's drunk again, so take that for what it's worth. Tom's here, too. Poor bastard was actually leading at Nashville. Had the truck, had the track position, had the race in the palm of his hand. Then, I swear, the twisted tease kicked in. Because out of nowhere, he decides to stay out, banking on a late caution so he could slap on his final set of tires and ride off into the sunset. Problem is, when your race strategy is brewed with 5% alcohol and poor life choices, it's not going to end well. That caution never came. So instead of a trophy, Tom got to watch the entire field blow past him like he was parked on the apron. Just like me, he didn't make the final four. But at least when I blew my shot, it was quick, loud, and on fire. Tom's was slow, painful, and tasted like regret out of a tall can. Now the championship five. Well, four. Let's meet our cast of legends, liabilities, and lightweights that wanted to be here for some reason. We have Greg Mitchell, one Indy, punched his ticket, forced us to expand the field from 4 to 5 because he had a vacation booked at Disney. That's right. Greg earned his shot of greatness and traded it for a $9 Mickey pretzel and a ride on Splash Mountain. While the rest of us are sweating it out, Greg's in line for the teacups. It's not like he went for some once in a lifetime deal. No. Greg's out there taking selfies with Goofy, wearing a $40 Mickey hat, and debating which princess has the best autograph. Meanwhile, the championship he earned his way into is happening without him. Hell, I bet right around stage 2 tomorrow night, Greg will be waist deep in a crowd of sticky 5-year-olds waiting to ride It's a Small World while we're out here wrecking for a title. Dale says that's, quote, pussy behavior. Dale once fought a raccoon over a french fry, so I'm inclined to agree. Cody Heinzman, 2-time champ, going for 3. Mr. Consistency, Mr. Calm, Mr. I take iRacing more seriously than most people take their actual jobs. Cody comes into Tuesday with more wins than most drivers have starts. And here's the thing. He's never had to three-peat with 2 Shermans, a Tom, and a possum actively hunting him. Tomorrow night, if I see that number 28 in front of me, I'm going to make Amanda yell "Wrecking" so loud Dale spills his beer. Let's be honest, Cody. You've had this 3rd championship speech written for weeks. You're just hoping to get to read it instead of me turning you into a caution highlight that ends with your headset on the floor and your cat hiding under the couch. Mr. Caldwell, the young gun from Canada. Smooth, fast, dangerously polite. Will wreck you, apologize, and then give you a Tim Hortons card to ease the pain. But tomorrow ain't about clean passes and sorries. It's about surviving 188 laps with 3 other sharks and a field of piranhas with nothing to lose. And Andrew, I'll give you this. You're cool under pressure. But tomorrow you're surrounded by chaos, beer-fueled lunatics, and one war wagon that thinks your rear bumper is a chew toy. Cool only gets you so far when the field's gone full NASCAR Thunder '04 on your ass. Dale says Andrew's a smart pick to win. But I also saw Dale eat a cigarette butt once, so take that how you will. Matt Semple, the Maple Missile. When Matt's locked in, he's scary fast. But when that guidance system glitches, he's a rolling fireworks show. He's either taking the title or taking out half the field trying. He made the final 4 with calm, control, and a strategy. But Matt, nobody's handing out trophies for most respectful overtake on lap 18. Tuesday's not about being careful. It's about sending it, surviving, and stabbing your friends in the back at 190 miles per hour. If you're still alive at lap 180, it won't be because you didn't try to blow it. It'll be because the wall missed you. Gary Bowman, the tire whisperer, won Dover, now acts like he's got Goodyear engineers on speed dial. He's in the championship 4, but skipped Thunderstruck tonight because Daddy's in town. Cute. Tomorrow, when your right rear blows on lap 60, I hope Daddy's there to hear Amanda yell "Wreckin'" in surround sound. And Gary, we all know your best strategy is outlast the chaos. Problem is, tomorrow the chaos is aiming for you. The minute you start saving tires, I'm burning mine up to get to you faster. So there it is. Four chasing glory, the rest of us chasing chaos. Tomorrow night's going to be end with one champ, one chump, and at least three people muttering, fucking Sherbans.
Kory's getting good at these, he said.
Yeah. On to you, Tom.
Well, what's up? I promise mine is shorter than Kory's notebook that he wrote. So, hey, it's me, Tom Richter, number 34, former playoff lucking degenerate, former. Least I can say one thing. Hey, Kory didn't make it either. So, I mean, I guess the world is still in balance. Mercury's out of retrograde. This is the same Kory Sherman who's been talking shit every single week since his win at Vegas, where literally anybody could have won if they had 20 lap fresher tires and he didn't pinch Andrew down to the white line coming to the checkered flag. Congratulations, Kory. The only thing you're leading this week is the segment of what happened. So now we've got our championship 4 or 5, whatever number you want to say. But first we've got Gary Bowman, who's not here tonight because he's got dinner plans with his dad. I just hope the waiter I just hope the waiter knows the Heimlich, because Gary's a liability to your local Olive Garden due to choking, and he might do the same thing tomorrow night. Matt Stumble, his only shot at the title is if we race under caution and he doesn't have to get past second gear. If he's got to go past second gear, that's another spot for the 34 and one less spot for the Maple Missile. Andrew, I apologize. Andrew is here as well. Quiet, calculated, creeping up on you like a bad decision at 2 a.m. He's the guy you forgot about is in the race until he's suddenly in your rearview mirror, and well, by then it's already too late. Cody Heinzman. Cody Heinzman, this pretentious little son of a bitch is trying to make it 3 in a row. Get a grip, Cody. The only reason that you're that you've even got a shot is because Greg isn't here and he's down in Disney. Greg's in line for some Dippin' Dots while we're sipping shots on Thunderstruck. There he is right there, this little goofy selfie. And of course, Amanda, who's always happy to be here, because when you run 20th each week, you're just happy to be part of the show because there is no disappointment. So yeah, buckle up. If you came for politeness, you took the wrong exit. So that's my modified version of that. Amanda.
Even Eric said, damn.
Yeah.
Well, howdy, y'all. Amanda fucking Sherman here, driver of the number 88 Toyota Tundra, better known as the War Wagon. Folks call me the Battle Broad, and if you don't know why, go ask Live PD. Yeah, I'm the girl who turned a Waffle House into WrestleMania over some cold-ass eggs and a waitress with too much mouth. Now let's get one thing straight. I ain't in no damn championship 4. I'm sitting in 20th like a lawn chair at Talladega, drinking warm Busch Lights with my crew chief Dale the Possum and laughing my ass off while these wannabes treat this shit like real life Daytona 500. Cody Heinzman, trying to win his 3rd straight title like he's a reincarnation of Earnhardt. It's real cute. Let me tell you, if I catch sight of that shiny little number 28 in front of me, I'm going to use it as a brake marker and introduce it to the front bumper of the War Wagon. Hope he packed a clean pair of sim shorts. Gary. Gare Bear. The tire whisperer Bullman. Boy couldn't whisper a bedtime story without screwing it up. Got 1 win on fuel strategy and acts like he's the Einstein of iRacing. Don't worry, Gary. I'll be whispering, fuck you, out the window when I send you sideways through turn 2. Andrew Caldwell, a sweet little Canadian. He calls himself the Young Gun, but he shoots like he's blindfolded in a snowstorm. Try not to apologize too hard when you block me and I put your plate ass into the wall. Then we got Matt fucking Semple, the Maple Missile. Only thing that missile's hitting is his own damn pit crew. I've seen bottle rockets with more control. You dive bomb me again and I'll return the favor with interest, boy. Now, Kory, my darling husband, I love you, babe. But if you chop my nose in turn 3 again, I swear to Dale himself I'll wreck you, take the dogs, and change the Netflix password. and Tom Richter. That man drives like a raccoon on moonshine. Panics the second Cody shows up in his mirror, and suddenly we're all dodging water barrels and broken dreams. Keep it pointed straight, or I'm putting your twisted tea ass in the grass, son. So I ain't here to win a trophy. I'm here to ruin someone else's night and drink whatever beer Dale hasn't pissed in already during the race. This race is brought to you by Busch Light. Unfortunately, I have Miller Lite tonight. But because when life gives you lemons, throw that shit out the window and crack a beer. Atlanta, I hope you all got good insurance because the War Wagon's hauling ass, taking names, and setting fire to some playoff dreams. It's fucking ride, boys. Yep. So who are we thinking is gonna go next? I think we should let Andrew, because he seems like the quiet one. So, Andrew, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody?
Oh, Jesus. Hey, everybody. Andrew Caldwell here, driver of the number 46 truck, your friendly neighborhood Canadian. I'm here to politely ruin some lives tomorrow night at Atlanta, and yes, I'll say sorry when I'm done, but I won't mean it. Cody Heinzman. Yeah, you've got 2 championships. Good for you, bud. But lately, your driving's been like Canadian winter roads, full of unexpected turns and guaranteed to wreck somebody's day. Tomorrow when I pass you, I'm going to make it so clean you'll have to check the replay to even believe it happened. And when you do, I'll be waving with all 5 fingers, just so you know I'm polite. Then we've got Matthew Semple, my fellow Canadian, and proof that is not all maple syrup runs thick. You've been hyped up all season, but honestly, I've seen Zambonis with better corner speed. Tomorrow, I'm taking the title of fastest Canadian. You can keep the participation ribbon. Gary Bowman, the tire guy, the strategy guy. You love talking about how you're saving your tires, but from where I'm sitting, you're just saving them for someone else to use. And if you're waiting for that late caution tomorrow, don't bother. I'll already be in victory lane sipping on a double-double from Tim Hortons while you're still trying to figure out what went wrong. And here's the thing, boys. When the green flag drops, you're not just racing me. You're racing a polite Canadian with nothing else to lose and everything to gain. By the time the checkered flies, Cody will be blaming his spotter, Matthew will be lost somewhere in turn 3, and Gary will be telling everyone how good his tires look, while I'm the one doing burnouts on the front stretch. I'll shake your hands after, but just know, I'm already sorry you had to race me.
Yeah, I like
10 out of
Andrew's
10.
attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the double reference.
Very, very good. I think I'd like to get to know Cody Heinzman now, what he has to say and think about the race coming up. Cody.
Hey everyone, Cody Heinzman here, driver of the 28 in Cyber Thunder. Tomorrow's championship race is shaping up to be something special, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of you bring your best to the track. I figured I'd share a few little pointers that might help sharpen your racing and make the battle even more exciting. Greg, you've got great speed, but dialing in your braking points a bit earlier could really help you carry momentum through the turns. Just a small adjustment can make a big difference. Matt, you're an aggressive racer, which I respect. Just remember, smooth and consistent drafting can often get you farther than bumping around. Stay patient, and you'll find the perfect spot to make your move. Gary, your line through the apron shows you're willing to take risks. Keep practicing that high groove so you can maintain speed without losing control. That'll be key in the final laps. And Andrew, your truck looks sharp out there, and if you can get a few more laps in to really feel the rhythm, I have no doubt you'll be right in the mix when it counts. I'm excited for tomorrow night. Let's all bring our best, push each other, and put on a race that's fun to watch. May the best driver win. See you on track.
See, excellent. See,
Yeah, Cody, you have the
Amazing.
perfect voice for that.
positive, you're helpful, you're positive, but you're still confident during it, and I love it. And in my opinion, save the best for last. I mean, this is going to be a show. I'm excited to introduce nobody like him, Mr. Matt Semple, number 16.
Hey guys, it's Matt Semple here, sitting in the saddle of the number 16 Cyber Thunder truck. Hey, I'm Maple Munchin, Moose Dodgin', Molson Downin', Midnight Motorin', Maniac from the Great White North. I've been burning rubber since the days of bombardier sleds and backyard barn burners, bud. In pit lane, politeness, practicer, passing politely but promptly, proving prairie power prevails, keeping my corners crisp, my caution count clean, and my competitive crying quicker than you can say sorry, eh? Now Cody. He's out there wheeling like a guy trying to parallel park a combine. Great. Buddy, couldn't hit an apex if it was painted with a poutine gravy. Gary, more black flags in a pirate parade, eh? And Andrew, listen, here's the other Canadian, bless his heart, but if I'm maple syrup, that guy's straight up corn syrup. I'll sling this sucker around the track slicker than a Saskatchewan pie on a Saturday supper table, sending it straight like a slap shot from Sudbury. Go grab a double-double, bud. Buckle up, buckle in, because the 16's about to bring the barn down in Atlanta. You better be ready for some on-track chirping, boys.
Like a true Canadian, he
Heck
says
yeah.
it well.
That was very Canadian.
Very Canadian. These intros get sillier and sillier every time.
Yeah, they do. All right, everybody. Well, welcome to Thunderstruck. We got that out of the way. We got our
That was
championship
21 minutes of intros.
Well, we had like 4 minutes of song and intro and all that, so it was like 15 minutes.
What's up? We got Eric checking into the house, Casey Tomlinson, Mike Stilverson, Dave Gainforth. Dave literally just says, I missed it, start over.
Start it all over again.
Who else is out here? See Brooklyn hanging out in our chat. Hello, Brooklyn. Glad to see you. Eric's out there.
I know Chris Legue is
Check on
creeping
in.
someplace.
Yeah, we got 14 watching. Everybody hits that like button. All right. So what we
Eric
got?
says, this looks like Hollywood Squares without the talent.
What we got on tap tonight, Tommy?
Well, Kory, we've got obviously our championship 3, 4, or 5, whichever number you wanna look at it. So I guess round table, we'll go around the room. Tomorrow's race is our longest one of the season, and for good reason. It's our championship race where one of the 3 or maybe 4 drivers here tonight will walk away with a little trophy next to their name. Some of them already do have a trophy. Cody Heinzman already has a trophy next to their name. Andrew already has a Cody next to his name. So we got two people who've already won a championship and 2 people that are trying to get their first one. Andrew, I guess we'll kind of go around the room here. Andrew, Matt, Cody, and Gary's not here, but how do you guys approach tomorrow being the longest race of the season? We do have an extra set of tires. We've got 7 total. Usually we've only got 5 or 6 total, but we've got 7 total tires going to one of the hardest tracks on tires all season long.
Don't all jump at once.
Don't all spill the strategy at once.
We got a bunch of conversationists here.
Well, I'm probably the worst person at strategy ever. How the season's gone, I probably should have fired myself in Daytona. And we'll probably just keep rolling how we've been all season and see how it works out.
Now, do you think, Andrew, that, and I'm going to extend these same questions to everybody, but do you think that having a longer race where our stages are only, what are our stages, 45 and 90 or something like that? Do you think that plays more into your hand or maybe against you?
Probably against. I'm pretty bad at fuel saving as well. I throw away so many stage points in stage 1 this season, it's not even funny. And sometimes, some weeks I can show up and save tires and others I can't. So we'll see how it goes.
Andrew, we'll get back on track here, but I found this stat the other day, and I've said it I think every damn week, and we're gonna as soon as it loads, I'll give you the actual number. But it amazes me that you're on a winless streak of as much as you are. While I wait for
Probably
this
like
to
100 and
load.
something.
Yeah, it's like 100 and something. I don't know, but it's just incredible that you have a winless streak as long as you do. But what a storybook way to put that. This record book's not loading. What a storybook way to take that winless streak away if you were able to get the checkered flag in the win tomorrow.
I mean, I'd love it. I think the last time I won, we were still running Gen 6 cars in Cup. So I think it was Bristol.
It is. I guess it's 139.
Nice.
So,
Way to make him feel
I
good
mean,
about himself, Tom.
Yeah.
So Andrew,
I
you
don't
haven't
know.
won in 139 races. How are you going to win tomorrow night?
Strategy, maybe.
well, what about the Maple Missile? Same questions. Do you think the longer race, the extra set of tires, do you think that plays more into your hand or less into your hand for the 16?
I think it's gonna play into my hand. Gonna try to go out there and do what I always do every week. Just try to follow that 29 around, see what I can learn, and
Who the hell's
pretty much just
29?
copy, or the 28. Sorry, follow the 28 around there and see where I'm not as fast as him, and see if I can get better and follow his lines and his strategies for the most part. But sometimes I like to get off them, and I believe that's what got me the win earlier this season, getting off his strategy. So we'll just kind of play it by ear and be safe, I guess.
Never beat the leader if you follow the leader and do everything the leader does.
That's true.
It's okay. You just have to be there in the last corner.
Now, Matt,
Then
you're
let
in
the
your
teammates that'll do shady shit.
you're in your anyway, you're in your second season here at Cyber. The first season you sucked, and the second season now you're in the Final Four and kind of going for it. What do you think is well, how do I say this? What do you think is your strongest ability over the other 3 drivers you're competing with tomorrow night, and what's the reason that you're going to get it over somebody else, over the other 3 rather?
Maybe saving when I need to, and then being aggressive also when I need to. Because as you guys have stated, I'm a little bit of an aggressive driver, but I feel like I only do that when I need to, and I can save enough throughout the run to be aggressive at the end of the run.
Okay. Well, we've got our picks that we'll do later, and I think we picked accordingly. But driver 28, Cody, same thing to you. Longer race, good for you, bad for you, or what for you?
It's perfect for me. And
Man of
I
a few
think
words.
it's
That's right,
perfect for me.
Cody.
Strategy, go fast. That's it. No, no. I think my strength over most everyone, what it usually comes down to is tire saving on the long run. We kind of get to like the very end of a fuel run, and in that last 10 laps on average of a fuel run, that's usually where I make most of my time on long green flag runs. So having a longer race, I think I like a lot. Plays into my hands for it. Tire saving is where I'm looking. What I've kind of gotten down over the years to allow me to get into the position where I'm winning as much as I am. So we'll see how it goes. Track position is going to be a big thing regardless of how good you can save your tires. So that's something that you don't always have full control over. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Your Atlanta preview. We'll come back to Atlanta because I think that's enough nice talking. I think Kory's got some fun questions, but before we get there, Kory, where did we race last week? We raced at Nashville.
Yes, Nashville Super Speedway.
0 cautions aside from the stage cautions.
Yes.
I mean, there was a lot of silly shit going on the track, but nothing brought a yellow out.
I feel like that's been the case for a lot of the season where iRacing is either overly sensitive on cautions or way too lenient on them. Like
And
Rockingham was terrible.
Some happenings on pit road and everything. Mr. Cody Gibson, a few other people struggled with some of the stuff, but didn't bring anything out.
I hit the inside wall pretty fucking hard and didn't cause a caution.
Well, it's not hard when you're 20 seconds behind the rest of the pack there, Kory, but
What are you talking about? I was on a restart. The car got tight, and then she snapped loose on me.
I forget if it
Who was
was
right
Mike.
behind you?
I think it was Leroy. I was trying to hit Leroy, and then I was trying not to hit Leroy, and then I think Leroy dumped me into the inside wall.
Good.
That's my story.
And then Andrew and I heard the Sherman just disconnect, and we were like, "Oh yeah, all right."
Yeah. Well, it was, when it happened, it was that moment when you're sliding through the grass and you're like, I'm not gonna be able to save this thing. So you just like stop trying. You're just like, all right, come on, hit. And yeah, she blew.
And I jumped out of my rig as fast as I could, ran over, clicked their streams off because I got booted from the race because we both spiked in our stream at the same time or something. And our quality was dropping. I was like, fuck. Jumped out, turned everything off, jumped back in. And I'm like, and he's wrecking. Jesus Christ, he's wrecking. Like, come on.
How was your race?
So
Tom?
that finish unfortunately sent you to
To hosting
hell, I
this,
don't even,
hosting these
I don't
other
even-
guys going to a
I don't
championship.
even see you on here
Where?
on the results page for.
I was down at the bottom.
Keep
don't even
scrolling.
see you.
Scroll lower.
I don't know what
Oh,
stats.
22nd.
Yeah.
I had to go all the way down the page.
Yeah, I said yeah, go all the way down.
So that wreck unfortunately took you out, but other drivers that finished, Andrew Caldwell had a solid podium. Andrew, how was a race for the 46?
It was okay, I guess. I made it. Kind of struggled with tires early on, trying to stay as far ahead of Kory as I could.
But I was on his
And
bumper.
he ended up showing up on my bumper late in the stage every time. And then, well, I came out in front of him during stage 2 under pit stops, and I was chasing him down, and he got into it with a lap car, went up the track, and I just went by on the bottom and drove off.
Fucking
And
Brad.
then, is that who it was? I don't even know. I
Yeah.
saw something yellow. And then did the restart, and 2 laps in, I saw he disconnected. So at that point, I just knew I had to finish.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going for stage points. That was my plan of attack, to try to beat you guys.
I was just trying to
How'd
stay
that
as
work
close
out?
to Andrew as possible, and I was counting stage points like every time, and then I think Gary and Cody Gibson ended up passing me that second stage. I'm like, I think we're fucking tied right now. I'm like,
Yeah,
shit.
we were tied going into the third stage.
And then my mic fucked up, so I tried to fix my mic in the pit, and then I lost like 4 positions doing that, and then I just lost it. No, you were fast. You would have beat me anyway. I wasn't getting the fucking third. Look at that.
I don't even know how I got third, to be honest. I thought others were faster than me, but
The time we were talking about your stage points.
Yeah, I was trying. So I came in 19 points back or something like that. And my problem was I didn't just need one of you guys to have a bad race. I needed both of you guys to have a bad race. So I will have you know, I finished in front of both of you guys in both stages. So I'm sitting there, I'm doing the math. I've got my handy dandy notebook, probably still with the stage my mental math that I'm writing down. I'm left-handed. I'm writing down with my right hand.
You had a spreadsheet open while you're racing.
And I'm like, all right, now I'm only 11 points behind because I gained like 6 points in stage 1, and now I'm only 7 points back. But I'm like, shit, I still need Andrew to finish like 8 spots behind me, and Kory to finish like 7 spots behind me. So that's what prompted me to try my long tire run. Because Greg said, listen, you've got 2 options. Either you can pivot to trying to win the race, which obviously you always want to do, or you can stay out and hope for a caution and hope that you have the absolute best tires on a green, white checkered and nobody else does. So that was my plan. Didn't work, but here we are.
Sorry, buddy.
That's all right. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
We can watch from
Didn't
the
hit
grand.
pit-
We can
didn't hit
watch
pit
from our.
barrels this
We
week.
can watch the championship race from our cockpits tomorrow night. Just cruise around Atlanta.
Amanda, Matt, Cody, race.
I only raced I don't even know how many laps, but like I said, the quality dropped. It jumped out. I was not fast. I remember enjoying that track in other cars, even next gen, Xfinity. I fucking hated it in the trucks. I just got awful slow. The line felt fine. I felt consistent, but I was like, I am just dog shit here. And I was like, well, this is a fucking boring race. And then the quality dropped, and I was able to watch some of it. And then we watched the rest of it drinking up in our studio. So, I mean, I guess it was fine.
My race went pretty good. I love Nashville. I felt like every time we go
The eye
there,
roll.
it's I don't know. I got something figured out in turns 1 and 2. So I just that just kind of came in handy, and I about gave it away when I spun out on pit entry in the final pit sequence under green, but I was able to stay close enough that I was behind Greg and Andrew on that final run to the line, and I didn't think I'd be able to get around him because it's just so hard to pass at that track, but somehow, some way, I had 1 lap pressure on Greg, and I think I had 2 lap pressure on Andrew. So I was able to get to them and make the bottom line stick to get around them. But I was worried for a second it wasn't going to happen. But held on, got it done in Nashville. I like that track. It's a lot of fun.
My
How does it-
race was alright. It just I think stage 2 I messed up the strategy there when we had to come in for fuel and everything. I didn't take tires. I thought I'd save a set for later in the race, hoping for a late race caution, but it never happened, and then I didn't end up getting any stage points in stage 2.
Yeah, but you basically just need to have a decent finish because you were pretty locked in on points.
Yeah, I kind of had it in my mind. If I could get stage points in stage 1 and 2 and then get a top 10 at the very least, I should be good. And then obviously when I saw you disconnect Kory, I was like, okay, it's better. But yeah, it all worked out in the end.
Yeah. See, I'm just here to help everybody.
Good
Kory didn't
teammate.
talk for a good minute after he got out. I just was sitting here, and
if
I'm like,
Andrew could have heard me on my stream was off, I was just everybody kept asking me. I was like, "Fuck." I'm like, "Motherfucker!" I just swearing swearing to my rig. She's like, and then I crash, and she gets out. She's like, "Are you grumpy?" I'm like, "No, I'm okay now."
like, how's the rest of the night gonna play out here?
Yeah.
I'm like, is it gonna be silent in the Sherman household? Because I don't really care, like what happened in this race. Kind of wish you finished, but so his mom called me the next day we had to talk about some other shit, and she led the conversation with, "So how pissy's Kory right now?" I'm like, "Well, it's like 18 hours later, so he better not be pissy." But he's fine. She's like, "How pissed off was he?" I'm like, "Well, he wasn't happy that he crashed it, but it is what it is."
What we got next time?
Terrible at leading into the next segment
Yeah.
tonight. What's going on here?
Well, no, I'm just
Thinking
just letting her roll.
you're replaying in your head what you could have done different during the race.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like
We're sitting there watching. We're watching the broadcast, and we're like, "What? Did Tom not take tires? Like, why would he
No, I
not take
did.
tires?" And even Joe's asking him, like, "Why is he so fucking slow?" And then when he went back, and we saw the replay of the car getting lifted up, I'm like, "Why is he not going balls out? Like, fuck it, you got nothing to lose at this point. Just send it every fucking corner. Like, there's only a few laps left." But you weren't.
No, I
I was
wasn't.
like yelling at the TV. I'm like, "Come on, Tom, what the fuck are you doing?"
No, and the reason that I wasn't was because I was running 14th, I think, at the time, and it didn't matter if I ran up there to 7th, right? Andrew was running 3rd at the time. I needed to finish like 7 spots in front of Andrew, so I was running just hard enough to stay in front of Cody and Andrew, and Greg, to stay on the lead lap in case that there was a caution to come out. It didn't matter if I went up there and I wrecked 4 people to get a top 10. That wouldn't have changed what we're talking about now. So that's why I just kind of sat there and I rode stupid, and I probably did sacrifice a top 10 finish, but if caution came out, it would have played in my favor. Well, it might have played in my favor. I would have had more of a chance than what I did.
It's kind of an all or nothing strategy at that point.
It really is.
Yeah.
But yeah, finishing results from Nashville 160 laps down at Nashville. Cody gets the win and puts himself into a is it a tiebreaker or is it a record breaker?
Tied currently.
Okay, so we'll get into that in some of our spicy questions that Kory's got prepared, but Cody puts himself into a position to get the most wins of all time in Cyber at the championship race at what will be Cody's not final race because we've got our Thursday series coming up, but Greg Mitchell finishes second, Andrew Caldwell finishes third, Gary Bowman finishes fourth, and Matt Semple finishes fifth. So of those top 5 drivers, anybody recognize a pattern of those top 5 drivers?
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh my god!
It's the final 5.
Final 5.
It's
Yeah.
like Andrew's couch again. I'm like, oh, it's a table. That's why it looks short. I wasn't even listening to anything he said.
Oh,
That's literally what I was looking
Amanda's
at. Like,
creeping out of Andrew's fucking room.
his couch isn't short. There's a table cutting the bottom off.
Lock
I'm
your
like,
doors
that
tonight,
makes
Andrew.
sense.
Lock your doors.
Yeah,
oh,
she's like,
you thought it was like that. Oh,
I thought
see.
it was just like that high off the ground.
So your final
you go.
5 are the top 5 at Nashville, and I mean, I don't really know that there's a better group of drivers between Gary and Andrew and Cody and Matt, and we'll even put Greg in that because I think Greg falls into that category as well. I don't know. There's a better group of drivers to represent Cyber, and I wish all of you good luck
Matt's
tomorrow.
questionable.
Hey, yeah.
I'm rocking
Kory's
his
like-
shirt. Yeah, look at that. Maple Mist
Corey's
Bowl.
like, I could totally be on that list.
Yeah, I should be on that list.
I think the interesting thing is the final 5. Everybody kind of has a different driving style.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like nobody's the same, right? So that's kind of makes it interesting.
Kory, give us the spice.
Oh, we're going to that.
Yeah.
All right. Before we start, I want to. Well, we got to set up what's going on. So Cody Heinzman has a really big race tomorrow. He's going for a championship. He's going for his third Tuesday night championship in a row.
Third Tuesday in a row, 4th total.
Yeah, third Tuesday in a row, and he could break the record of the most wins in Cyber Thunder. So that's a big race, and that got brought up in some of the questions here. But I got questions for all you guys, so individual questions for you. So we'll start with Cody, because he's on top.
Hit me.
Cody, if you break the all-time wins record tomorrow, which one of these guys is crying about it first, Matthew or Andrew?
Matthew, because we race together every week, so he'll kind of give me an ear.
Yeah, buddy, you're lucky I let you go in turn 3 there. Because if I didn't, I would have had you.
All right. So we got one for Matt. Matt, if you lose to Andrew tomorrow, do we call you the other Canadian forever?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna have to race extra hard now. I guess. I mean, I guess this is kind of the battle of the Canadians. I guess so.
Top Canadian.
Yeah.
Winner takes the Maple Missile nickname.
Yeah. All right, Andrew, you're not gonna talk because you guys have 5 questions each. I don't know why I came up with this. Andrew, you've been talking all week. Which one's gonna hurt more if you lose to them tomorrow? Cody with the record or Matthew with the smug Canadian grin?
Yeah, I'm not sure. What was the first one?
So
Repeat the question.
which one's gonna hurt more if you lose to them tomorrow? Cody breaking the record or Matthew with a smug Canadian grin? And you would be referred to as the other Canadian.
Oh. I feel like I've always been referred as the other Canadian, so probably just Cody winning. They're taking the record.
All right. Back to you, Cody Bear.
Yeah.
Which one of them is more likely to fold under pressure tomorrow? The rookie Canadian or the mouthy Canadian?
Oh my God. Give me a hard ball. Jesus.
Check your PMs, Kory.
I see it.
Okay.
Let's see.
We got to do that one
Let's
around the
see.
horn.
I'll you know what? Just for the fun of it, I'll throw Matt under the bus on this one.
All right, Matt.
I
All right.
see.
Here we go, Matt. Who's more dangerous tomorrow? Cody chasing the record or Andrew chasing your pride?
I don't know. I feel like Cody's got a lot of confidence for this, but I feel like Andrew's hungry. So I'm going to say Andrew.
All right, we got Andrew. All right. Back to you, Andrew. If you could wreck only one tomorrow with no penalty, who's going for a ride, Cody or Matt?
I feel like I've gotten a few stolen from Cody, so I'll go with Cody.
Yeah, he's shipping
Whoa,
Cody
that's
tomorrow.
Just the race has been, I don't know, 12 laps long or too long, and Cody's got by me. So
Wait, why is Gary not an option on any of these?
Because they're here so they can answer and fight back.
Okay.
He'd be too easy. We could
Yeah.
all just pick Gary.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Harley.
fuck you,
That is
Gary.
true.
How's dinner with your dad? All right, back to Cody. If you had to bet your championship rings on one of them wrecking themselves tomorrow, who's your pick?
I think I would pick Andrew for that one.
Ooh.
I think here's why. Andrew is really fast, but I feel like if it comes down to like who's like more consistent keeping it on track, I feel like I see that more out of Matt. So
All right.
Unless
Alright.
I miss a shift somehow.
Yeah. Take out
Yeah.
half the field. All right, Matt, you ready?
Yep.
If you're running second to Cody with 2 to go, are you going for the win or taking him out just to kill the record?
Obviously, I'll try to get around him cleanly, but I don't know. I might have an urge if we're coming in a 3 and 4 on the final lap. I don't know.
All right, Andrew. Which matters more, stopping Cody's record or beating Matthew for the fastest Canadian?
probably stopping Cody,
Oh.
taking the record.
it is a pretty interesting thing because for the others, like they have the chance to stop that like big run in the finale or whatever, which would be a pretty cool thing to be able to brag about.
Oh, that's a mic drop, especially going to the booth next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that, we have a question about that. When you're in the booth next season, Cody, which of these two are you looking forward to roasting when they screw up?
Simple, 100%.
He already gets his fair share on Wednesdays doing that. He loves it.
That was a solid answer too.
Yeah, that was quick.
He didn't even
It's like
think
I
about
sent
it.
him the question.
So, interesting development, not to derail this here, but we've got a vote out in our chat, and it's who will be the 2025 Season 1 truck champion. Currently, Bowman is leading with 50% out of 6 votes. Then Heinzman, then Semple, and then Caldwell tied for third, fourth, or I don't know, tied for last. But Bowman and Heinzman are the two favorites of the chat.
We're just going to have to prove him wrong, Andrew, right?
Yeah, we'll try.
Throw your votes out there. Throw questions out there.
All right, Matt, you ready?
Yes, sir.
You had to pick one to finish dead last. Who's it going to be? Cody, Andrew, or Gary?
Cody.
Oh,
That was good too.
Just because I feel like it would sting for him and the rest of us could
It
get
would.
that sigh of relief.
All right, Andrew, you ready for this one?
Yep.
If Matthew's in front and Cody's behind on the last lap, are you blocking for Matt or shoving him out of the way yourself?
I'll block for Matt. Canadians gotta stick together.
There you go. Yes, sir.
Now, what if it was Kory? Now, don't forget that Kory pinched you down to the white line.
I didn't pinch him
That's-
anywhere.
That's
voted.
not what I heard. Let's talk about it.
Let him know. Let's hear.
Yeah, let's hear.
You
Yeah,
gotta move
I wouldn't block for you. I'd try and get around you.
Good.
All right, we got one more individual questions, then we've got a roundtable question for you. All right, back to Cody. Rank Matthew, Andrew, and Gary from biggest threat to rolling roadblock.
Good lord.
Jesus.
Holy.
Wait until you hear the next one.
Oh my.
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay. In terms of biggest threat in my mind, I'm going Simple, Caldwell, Bowman in that order.
Gary's the rolling roadblock. Let's see.
Wait until Gary gets done
can't
with his
defend
chicken farm
himself.
tonight and watches
Yeah.
this.
Gary's yelling out on like 5 laps to go. Who's the roadblock now, bitch? Just zooming by everybody with good tires.
This one doesn't really make sense, Andrew. I'm sorry, but this is for Matt. I don't know why. I don't know why AI thinks that you talk a lot of shit. All right, Matt. Who would it embarrass you more to lose to, Cody the Legend or Andrew the Loudmouth?
Probably just Cody again, just because one of us couldn't have stopped him.
Cool. It's a good one. It's a good one for you, Andrew. All right, Andrew. Who do you think chokes first tomorrow? Cody, Matt, or Gary?
He looks red.
Yeah.
I'd probably say Matt.
Oh,
Just
Agreed.
just
Yeah.
in the final laps at Richmond, he missed the shifts, and I just drove right into the back of him, and it almost cost me a chance at the playoffs last season.
Even Andrew was like, fucking Canadians. Pissed off.
We need to get Matt on a sequential.
yeah. All right. So I'm going to ask each of you this question. So whoever goes first is going to be the shitty one because you get to answer it first. The other ones know what's coming. But I'm going to let Amanda pick who she wants to hear from first.
Cody.
All right,
Here we go.
Cody. Which of the final four is the least deserving to be here?
Damn. Damn.
Jeez.
I didn't even know
Whoa.
what the question was.
Hey.
I didn't even know.
Wow.
Kory, hold on, Kory. There's a there's an underlying to that.
Yeah, I know. He hasn't
Oh.
answered yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get
I
into the
know.
underlying.
Yeah, I know. I know what to do. All right,
Ooh,
Cody,
huh.
go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna say man, it's like I'm picking on Gary here, but I love Gary to
Everybody's
death. I
gonna
love
pick
Gary
Gary
to
because
death.
he's not here.
But I would say Gary because he's got the lowest average finish out of the finalists. So just me, I'm normally like a full season points kind of person, and so that would kind of be more indicative of that. So it would be Gary and then Caldwell and then Semple and then Greg and then me.
We just said
in
the
reverse
least
order.
amount. Yeah, he's got a fucking list over there.
Oh yeah, I pulled it up.
All right.
I was just gonna go with whoever had the lowest average finish, and it looks like Gary.
Hear
All right,
that,
Matt.
Gary?
Same question. Which of the final four is least deserving to be here?
I'd probably agree with Gary because, well, it's just like
Take
I
the safe
messed up.
route.
I messed up in Dover. I should have won that race, but I messed up my own race to beat myself. So I say Gary just because of the average finishes too. You don't really see him getting interviewed every week or every second week, kind of like how the rest of us are.
Oh, fuck us, I guess.
The rest of us are dang.
Like the final four, the four of us.
Yeah.
All right. Andrew, same question. Who's the least deserving to be here?
I'd probably say myself, to be honest.
I knew you'd say that. Too humble.
I mean, I haven't won all year. I feel like a fraud being in here with no wins. But the others have been faster than me, I feel like, all season. But yeah, I'd pick myself.
Aw.
I'm gonna need you to change your answer.
You need
Tell
to
you what.
swear about somebody else in
Not
this
enough drama.
stream.
I tell you what, like I don't think like if I don't know, can you be a fan of another sim racer? The way that you race and like the way that you're always up there, I don't think that that's true. You're always up towards the front. The fact that you're on a 130 race winless streak, we brought it up for a second time, is incredible. But you I would not be surprised to see you get it tomorrow.
Can I go on Chat GTP or whatever the fuck it is and rewrite his answer and then make him read it?
Damn, that was a spicy question, Kory.
That was.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a spicier one right now.
He's like, who's the
This
biggest
is
piece
fun.
of shit in the league?
Yeah.
Answer now.
Oh, here we go.
Who,
This
who
one's
do
kind of
we?
good.
Who
I
do
got
we-
one.
Who do we think that? Okay.
All right, we'll start with Cody again.
No, because they'll copy his answers because
Oh,
he
okay.
does it very logistically and looks at all the actual.
We'll start
real
with
information.
Andrew because he went last, so he goes first this time. If you could erase one of the other three from the championship tomorrow and replace them with anyone else in the league, who's gone and why?
Hey, Dumbledore.
Cody. He
quick.
well, he has enough wins. He can share some. But he's already has 2 championships. I guess 3 going for his 3rd in this series. So I think he could share.
This is a good one.
Let someone else have the spotlight.
All right, we'll send it over to Matt. Different question.
Ooh.
Out of the 3 of you sitting here, who's only in the championship 4 because of luck, and what race proves it?
I'm just gonna go back on Dover. There, Gary. I messed my own race up there, and I should have been closer to him, possibly ahead of him. But I think it was Dover that kind of snuck his way in there. But it was good for him for saving that much tire and everything. But I think Dover, Gary.
All right, this is the last one. All right, Cody, you ready?
Him.
If the championship was decided on who actually deserves it the most this season, which one of the other 3 wouldn't even be in consideration, and why?
Good lord.
I feel like I feel like this is kind of the same question as before. I feel like it's Gary because out of the bunch of us, he's who I would pick as least earned getting in, I guess. Which I feel so bad saying that. I love Gary.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, Eric said this is mean.
I know Gary's gonna watch this and then just tomorrow just whoop all of our asses.
Love you, Gary.
Just logs out of Discord. He's like, I left. the
You
league.
should have
Fuck
been
you
here.
guys.
I don't know if you guys realize this, but that's the plan.
Oh,
All right.
it's pretty harsh.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
there were some good
that
questions.
was Kory's last one, but this one's too good for me not to ask. Around the room, who just went? Andrew just went first. Matt goes first on this one. Matt, you have to name the biggest weakness in each of your 3 competitors.
Wow.
And then this is the last. Unless Amanda's got one, it's the last one. I promise.
mean,
then you
it's-
guys are done.
Pretty easy. You could one word I could rattle off for everybody.
I would say Andrew's could be consistency. Same kind of with Gary. Seems like Andrew and Gary get into wrecks when it's not their fault. They're just involved in stuff. Cody, I don't know. Maybe is not cockiness, but just overconfidence. Sometimes it might get him, bite him in the ass, or eventually karma doesn't go his way, like the beaver grabbing him in Dover there. And then yeah.
Can I answer that one?
Yeah, of course, of course.
And everybody's gonna be 2 words. Andrew, tire burning. Cody, the wall, and Matt, lap traffic. That's what's gonna fuck all their races up in their downfall of the race and their bad habits internally. Cody loves the wall. Andrew goes balls out sometimes, and Matt just you do some silly stuff near some lap traffic that you should be cautious about.
I just
And
get
you're
mad
like,
that
this
they're
fucking
holding me
guy.
up.
I'm like, well, you know
Why-
they're
why are you
fucking
so
laps
slow?
for a reason.
Well, I'm just like, fuck, man, I'm on. Fuck out of the
Yep.
way. Your lap's down. But yeah, sometimes my temper gets a hold of me.
Who went second last time? Was it Matt went second last? Is it Andrew?
I
was
think it's
first?
Cody go first again. I think we started with Cody.
All right. Well, one of you guys.
I would say Matt's biggest weakness is just silly mistakes. Kind of like what Amanda was saying. Not necessarily lap traffic, but I feel like with Matt, the one thing I point to is just silly things here or there, like just out of nowhere, plow the wall, out of nowhere, miss a shift, just kind of random little blips like that. I think Caldwell's biggest weakness is the tire burning. I would agree with Amanda.
You were
just
fucking
being...
dirt tracking at Nashville. I was behind you. I'm like, God damn, he's fucking just dirt tracking all the way around that corner. I'm like, go, get away from me.
Yeah, I think once you get consistent, like you mentioned, you have a couple tracks where you can save tires better than others. Once you get to that point everywhere, you're gonna be picking up wins left and right. And then I think Gary's biggest weakness is aggression, lack of aggression, rather. He's not going up there and taking positions like he probably needs to, and that's putting him behind the 8-ball track position wise.
Cody Heinzman leveled up.
Yeah, boy!
So
Our
stupid.
first level up of the night. Start sending messages. Just spam us.
Yeah.
We need more mustards.
All right, I think it's Andrew's time to answer that question.
Yeah, Andrew. Weakness of the other three.
He's like, fuck, I thought they forgot because they did the stupid level up.
Oh,
He's like, if I stay quiet, they won't talk to me, and this will be over
Yeah,
soon.
they'll forget about me.
I didn't think you were
I-
gonna be this quiet.
No, I am quiet. I've always been quiet.
Aw.
I honestly don't know.
Restarts.
For who?
Simple, not simple.
Well,
You know how
I
many
mean-
times in our Discord we hear this fucking guy? Come on, this fucking guy! Just him yelling out Canadian insults about everybody.
It happens quick in the call, eh? Like it's just like I'm
does.
fine, and all of a sudden it's like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Oh, it's so funny when he gets going. I made quite a few TikTok videos of our conversations.
I realize I'm getting wild. Then I'm like, oh, I better not say anything here because nobody's answering me. So I better just be quiet.
All right, well, we'll let Andrew think about it. I don't want to make him uncomfortable. But Andrew, if you think of weaknesses such as restarts for Matt Semple needing to get into third gear, or
Okay, carry on.
feel free to bring that question back at any time.
I am curious, Cody. Like, so this
Oh,
isn't
there we go.
even,
We
like-
got a question from Eric Anderson for Matt.
Well, I
Yeah.
was gonna ask Cody a question, but I'll say
Who
The
between
biggest
Kory-
loser?
Yeah.
Tom, for sure. Tom. That
What's the
Michigan
system?
race that I won, he barely talked to me after that. And I didn't even touch him.
Oh, when he took
Oh.
me out? Yeah, when I was gonna win.
Yeah. Yeah, he was mad at me, and I didn't go below the white line. I didn't touch him. I might have drove it in there, but I held my line.
I mean, a better
What was
driver
the-
wouldn't have wrecked Kory.
Oh. Yeah, the guy in the
Can't
middle,
handle
not
a little
the guy
bit
at
of
the bottom.
door banging.
What were you gonna ask, Amanda?
So, and this isn't even being silly or anything. There is one thing that I've seen over the amount of time racing with you and everything. There's some tracks that you just, not terribly, but you do make love to the wall.
Yeah.
And you just do the slightest touches and scrapes over and over again where I'm like, damn, Cody has just scraped it so many, not like a good pancake or anything. Is this one of those tracks for you, or are you pretty confident that you're going to be fine and not just push up that little extra bit?
It's not normally one of those tracks, but it has been every single week since I got into VR because I'm still learning how close I can get in VR. So
Gauging
it'll
it's different in
turn,
VR.
yeah, it'll turn into that. It's not usually, but I'll probably have a couple moments just from that alone.
Will you be a little extra conscious about it, going, okay, let's just, keep an eye on this, like first stage or something, and see how far, I can really
Um,
push it?
Maybe, but I also don't want to get too in my head about careful this, careful that, because then I start driving slower.
True. Okay. I was
Amanda,
just curious.
I've got a follow up to that. And I guess we're just going to put it out in the universe because this was a thing, and I don't know if anybody ever play NR 2003 in here, by the way.
No.
No, am I just the oldest one in the room? I know Mike
No.
did. Who all in our chat played NR 2003? I know Mike did, maybe Eric. My follow-up question to that, we're just going to put into the universe. Back in NR 2003, very different coding, very different game. There was a
Is there a question here?
there is. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this.
I have been
phrase this
holding a pee for like a
carefully.
minute and a half.
There used to be a strategy to just barely scrub in that outside wall, and it would bring the temperature of the right front tire down. Cody, is that what you're doing?
Is this guy cheating? That's
Oh.
what everybody wants to
Oh,
know.
no.
No,
wow.
it's in the game. It's in the game mechanics.
Man, they can
That's
like,
no,
He's not answering it.
He's gotta
yeah,
think
I
about
got
it.
I got a profile. I actually owe Eric the profile I run on actually to run a little faster. No, I think it's I I can't quite put my finger on what it is other than when I first got into sim racing, I probably and got like into leagues. I probably finished second maybe 12 or 15 times before I won a race, and that kind of drove me crazy enough that kind of I just kind of practiced until I was just seeing racetracks in my sleep, and it just something clicked along the way, I guess.
Okay, it sounds like a very scripted answer. Kory,
what?
let's move us along here. What else we got?
Well, we got Mr. Caldwell on for the first time, so we always have some
First time?
questions that we ask him. So basically, Andrew, what's your racing setup like?
Pretty basic. Single monitor. Some really old wheel that my dad used to use when he raced. Yeah.
Did you ever? I don't mean to interrupt. Did you ever race with your dad online, or did you ever race with him?
No. This was
Oh.
like before I was born.
Oh! What
Yeah.
the hell wheel do you use?
Well, it's a Logitech, but I don't even know.
Is it a Momo?
Yeah, it is. It says Momo right
Is
there.
it really?
Yeah.
You race on a Momo?
Yeah.
I don't know what
That's a
Momo
damn
is.
lie if I've ever heard one.
Can I move this thing?
Yeah, you can move it. Take it wherever you
My
want.
first
Oh.
wheel in like 2000. Oh my
Oh.
god!
That's what I use.
Wow.
I love
Wow.
that. This is my first wheel I ever used. I love
Really?
it. First wheel ever.
He's in the final four with that wheel, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck
Is
it,
that bad? I don't know nothing.
Fuck it, we sail. Yeah, fuck it, we sail
That's
to the
impressive.
championship four.
That says fuck it, we ball.
We ball.
Oh, ball. Oh, I thought it said sail.
No. And then that's the slushy from Circle K that I borrowed.
I can't believe you race on a Momo. I'm stuck on that. Somebody needs to move this along. I'm stuck on that. So what else? So Momo. Kory, help me out here. I'm stuck
What are
on
we
the
talking about?
Oh, you made me a drink. Oh, look here, her go. I thought you
I'm a
just gave me
fucking
ice.
bartender. I brought the vodka in the bathroom and was like mixing it while I was going to the bathroom.
Ew.
What are we talking
Gross.
about? What are you stuck on?
Matt's wheel. I mean, not Matt. Andrew's wheel.
What's wrong with his wheel?
It's like the oldest wheel ever made.
How old is it?
His dad raced it before he was born.
Does it connect to the internet?
What?
Wait, hold on. I'm stuck on something else now. Is that a fucking Eric Jones shirt?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, my god.
you're
How many
gonna-
Eric Jones fans do we got in this stupid league?
I never knew until I joined Cyber Thunder that there was even Eric Jones
That there
fans out
was
there.
any. Like who goes out and says, "I'm gonna buy an Eric Jones shirt"?
Yeah.
So you're an Eric Jones fan. Is that your first favorite driver? Who was your first favorite driver?
Well, my first was Kyle Busch growing up.
Okay. Wait,
Then I moved.
he still races.
I
Yeah,
want
but
Kyle to
easy.
win so bad. I want him
Easy.
to win so bad. Like, I mean, he was such a prick, but now he's humbled, and every week I cheer for him. On
Yeah.
sale all the time, Eric said.
No, I still am a Kyle fan, but more of a Jones fan now. Well,
Why?
after Kyle, it switched to Matt Kenseth. I like Kenseth.
Okay.
And then once he retired and Eric took over, I liked him from there. And
What
followed
made
him
you
since.
switch from Kyle to Kenseth and then Eric?
Just someone different. Not really sure why I switched. I don't know. Like, it was when he came to Joe Gibbs Racing, so they were teammates. And-
Eric asks, "Who do you want him to take out tomorrow?" Because he's an Eric Jones fan as well.
He
so there's
admits
two
it.
of you. You got to stick together.
Well, he knows he can outrun Matt, so he's probably thinking Cody.
Jesus.
He doesn't want that other Canadian nickname.
That's real. I
Uh,
never knew in all the time that you were a Jones boy fan.
Yeah, I see you making fun of Eric all the time in Discord, but
Well,
never
you
said
get it.
anything.
Is
Get
that,
in
is
there,
that why
start
you don't
talking
chime
shit.
in?
There's plenty of times you can talk shit about Blaney.
I don't know. I'm not that guy.
Look at me.
You need to
According to
learn
the
to
AI,
be.
you
I feel like he'd be funny. Like, come on, sass it up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's like, I don't know what to do.
He didn't even have a rebuttal. He's like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Come on.
We can talk about
Come on, Matt. You talk so much shit in Discord. Get some shit out now.
Yeah, I like everybody in here though.
You're always yelling about people, yelling about everything, yelling about pit road, like just anything you can.
Yeah. It's like a switch that flips, you know? I'm good right now, so I don't need to yell.
About 24 hours, he'll be hotter than a hot air balloon.
Yeah. Maybe
So is
that's why I
Chris-
like Kyle
Is
Busch.
Chris Lawrence one of your friends, Matt? Who's Chris Lawrence?
Yeah, I race with him on Wednesdays.
Yeah,
we
because
go-
he's
go
chirping at
back.
you a little bit.
Oh yeah, I see him there. He's something else. What's up, Chris?
well, we do have
Matt, who was your first favorite driver, and maybe current favorite driver?
First favorite driver was Jeff Gordon, and then when he retired, then I became a Busch fan. Just because I liked
Kyle.
him, because nobody liked him. Yeah, Kyle
Ky-
Busch. Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody
Cody.
liked Kurt Busch.
started with Dale Jr., now Kyle Larson. I
That was a
got
Bobby
s-
Labonte. I'm
I
sorry.
got sold on the Larson train when he was in that all white 32 car in Xfinity. When he was just coming up through the scenes, I saw he was like, it looked like it was like an unsponsored car, and he's just tearing up the field. I'm like, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, my first was a Bobby Labonte. Absolute monster on the track up until the end of his career. And then I went several years without a favorite driver, and I was watching a truck race. I remember it very specifically at a Talladega truck race back in like 2014. I was on the Blaine train before everybody else was. And
The Blaine train. Don't ever fucking say that
the
again.
Blaine
Yeah.
train, Blaney,
Jesus, don't actually say that.
And I something about the way that Blaney was driving the truck, and he was driving for, I want to say, Bragg Keselowski at the time, in the 29 Cooper Standard truck or whatever. Something about it just made me really like the way that he was driving that very particular Talladega race, and that's who I have followed ever since.
I like him
through the
outside
good
of
and the
racing
bad.
with his wife now and his dogs and his lifestyle and family and everything. I just like him as a person.
Yeah.
Tom
He's,
obviously doesn't. He's like, I just like his car and the way he races.
Like, I don't know
Fuck
if you
me,
see
right?
my cars over there.
I tell you, like everybody knows I'm a junior fan. My brother was watching senior, and I think I was in like 8th or 9th grade. I'm like, oh, you're watching NASCAR, and then I was like, oh, I like his son, blah blah blah, and then love Truex, but absolutely love Noah. Think he's spectacular, even though he's not very good. He fizzled out once he got in the Cup car. He can't figure it out. But very upsetting to see what happened to Connor, because I really am jumping on the Connor train, and I'm hoping he didn't do permanent damage, because that kid's a fucking natural. And just watching him, and granted, he got a little bit of extra love from me for being in the 88, but I'm like, this kid's good. And I literally said to Kory watching the Xfinity race, I'm like, that's my new Cup driver. I'm going to cheer for Connor. I don't even care that he's not on one of the teams that I like. He's magnificent. And then that happened. So hopefully he's all good. And that's definitely going to be my new driver.
But you, Mr. Bodine, you got the same haircut as fucking Jeff Bodine did.
Yeah, but
Oh Jesus!
I didn't go crazy
Here comes
did.
what the
No,
hell
it
did
can't
we
take a punt.
what did we try to sell last week? The
Oh,
Sherman's
the Savage Edge Slick Fix.
Savage Edge Slick Fix.
Yeah, got her all
Who was
shined
yours?
up with it. Growing up as Jeff Bodine.
Hi, Rick.
Actually, me and Amanda were talking about this the other day, that I really don't have a favorite driver. Like, I like Truex, then he retired, and I was like, I really don't dislike anybody.
You like Jimmy. You like Jimmy for a long
yeah, I
time.
like Jimmy, but now it's basically I have two drivers. It's Ross Chastain and Hocevar. I like
The
those
two dickheads on the track.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I gotta say, on the special spot of my heart for Hocevar, just because we grew up in the same town, and that's always pretty cool
Aw.
to me. So
Did
Yeah.
you?
Yeah,
Yep.
see,
Did
he
you ever
goes
see him
back
race
there all
at
the
like
time.
a dirt track or whatever?
I never got to really go to the local track. I've been a couple times, and he always talks about it in like podcasts and stuff like that, Kalamazoo Speedway. But he kind of got up into the truck series and is like, oh, he's from like Portage, Michigan, and that's where I grew up. And I'm like, oh shoot, that's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Mike, didn't you or Silverson, didn't you
No, I almost did Rick fucking Milwayne fake like he was. I'm gonna go on a rant here. Milwayne.
Oh, here we go.
Mackenzie faked like he was gonna be in the fucking playoffs, and he showed up to the race. He made it in. Larry and I were tied the last race. He got third. I think I got 8th. I was yelling at Matt. I fucking blamed Brad. I'm like, you didn't fucking move. If I fucking passed you, I would have fucking got up there. So we had a tiebreaker. Larry Bell finished ahead of me, so he won the tiebreaker, made it in, and then fucking Mackenzie didn't show up, that fucking dickhead. So we left the fucking playoff spot wide goddamn open. So ran over, but I would have made the playoffs. That would have been awesome. So probably would have been the first one out, but I don't care. I would have been able to make it. Ran over. There's your answer, Rick.
Yeah.
I like racing with Rick. Are you coming back next year, Rick? Throw it in there. I don't know if Dad is. I know he's getting back surgery, but you coming back this next season, Rick?
I almost wrecked Amanda at Talladega.
You almost did a couple times. I think every third race,
lap.
I'm like, what the fuck is Tom doing? Get away from me, Tom.
I'm just trying to help you.
Trying to help me at Darlington with your fucking 80-lap old tires just fucking getting tight coming up there. What are you doing? Move, Tom. Get away from me.
I had the best race with. So Rick is Rick
Nice.
Thompson, but Fred is Mr. Thompson. I had the best race with Mr. Thompson at
Both
Darlington.
12 laps down. I'm like,
Yeah,
these
it
fucking
was
dipshits, get
incredible.
in the way. I'm glad to see that Rick's gonna be coming back. Love racing with you, Dad. Love racing, but yeah, he's getting his surgery and everything. But happy to know that you're gonna be back, Rick.
Oh, Rick, send him our love. If there's anything that you guys need, I'll message you. Send him our love. I hope he's doing well.
Yeah. I love old Fred.
Well, Kory, so we've got our playoff picks. I don't know how we didn't really plan this ahead of time.
We got
We've
the
got our
leaderboard. Oh
We've
my
got our
God! Look who's
we've
in
got
first.
our leaderboard from Nashville.
Yeah. I believed in you, Cody.
Heck yeah.
So Kory's got a 8-point lead
Yeah.
over Amanda. But hold on, hold the phone. The points are not over here. So we're throwing in additional bonus points, but
So they can catch up.
yes, yeah, so that we have a chance. But Kory came on strong. He hit that parlay of the what was it, the top 3, lowest 3 at
I think
Dover?
I hit the top
Indy?
4 in Dover, but yeah, 3 you get to some bonus points, which was huge because I think I was down at the bottom with the guests. We got.
Guests aren't doing well.
Hang on, maybe I could put it in. Oh yeah, I got it. We got we got the stat duck.
Oh, we got the duck. Quack.
Oh, where'd it go?
Andrew looks like he's watching an episode of Law and Order and not even watching the screen.
I mean, honestly.
Jesus.
Andrew's practicing on his Momo for Atlanta right now as we
Yeah.
speak.
Alright,
Well,
so-
here's your Atlanta stats.
As Tom said, I made a stat.
Amanda made the sheet for once.
yeah. Ooh, I got a little fire next to my name. Look at Eric Anderson.
So I think I might have screwed this up.
Probably.
We may have run more than 17 races, because there's 2 like variations of Atlanta. There's like Legacy Atlanta and then Atlanta 2008. But 17 races, 15 different winners, active winners. I'm on there. Gary's on there. Gary.
Ooh.
Does anybody change their? Oh. Gary, a winner at Atlanta 2008 back in October 2022. And then you've got
Eric Anderson won there. Holy shit.
Eric, 13 races
Heck
with a
yeah.
12.4.
Damn. That was crazy. Well,
Pretty sure I could do
Everybody's
better
talking
than
sh-
20th.
Everybody's talking shit about we're talking shit about Gary. We got receipts.
all right. Well, the picks are in. Pow.
Wow. So how are we doing this, Kory? Because usually we
know.
just have the guest pick, but we got 3 guests. We
They
taking
all
the
have to
average?
combine. They
You
all
want
have
to
to
take the
combine.
average? Yeah.
They're all gonna pick themselves.
Good. You listen. If you're in the final 4, you should pick yourself.
I feel like Andrew wouldn't pick himself. Matt would. Cody definitely will. Like
You
Andrew would be
absolutely
like,
should
"Well,
pick yourself."
guys."
All right. So Tom picked Gary Bowman to win. Cody to come in second. Andrew to
I'm
come in
literally
third.
gonna let Andrew go by me every lap. Like, go get him, go get
And
him,
Matt
Andrew.
Simple
As
coming in
fast as you
fourth.
can.
Amanda picked Gary to win. Cody second. Matt third. Andrew fourth. I picked Matt to win. Cody second. Gary third, and Andrew fourth. Sorry, Andrew.
Gary's gonna save them tires. He's gonna save them tires. Eric's already been messaging him like these fucking haters, dude. Just so you know. So
How do we want to do this? You want to do an average? Because now this is the only championship I might win this season, so it matter. If it doesn't matter to anybody else, it matters to me.
Why don't we let's let Eric pick in chat. He's been chatting. Eric, pick your 4.
Actually, Kory, Andrew's the only one who hasn't been a repeat guest on here.
Oh yeah. All right,
What
Andrew, you pick.
Yeah, and Andrew, pick your 4.
If you put
okay,
yourself
I'll
fourth,
You better put yourself first.
I was
Or
gonna put
don't-
myself fourth.
If you don't put yourself first, don't show up to the race tomorrow.
Yeah,
You got to
you-
put yourself first.
you can't win, don't play.
Okay, I guess I'll put myself first
You gotta
then.
hate
Good,
to
love
lose.
it. Perfect.
Heinzman second,
Okay.
Bowman third, and Semple fourth.
Ooh.
Okay.
Mm.
There you have it.
Let's hear the others two's picks. All right, Cody, you go next.
Yeah.
Me, Gary, Matt, Andrew.
Eric said y'all pick on Gary too much. I don't
Matt?
pick on Gary at all.
Matt, what's your 4?
Myself, Cody, Andrew, Gary.
Okay. And we'll take Eric's as Gary's pick. Eric chose Gary, Cody, Andrew, and then Matt. So you got a pick for each of the final 4 in the picks here.
Yeah, somebody's got a hit. Cody, you want to do your big reveal?
Oh yeah,
I'm
what
ready.
is this reveal?
Oh, ready? Ready, Cody? I put it all into one picture for you. So then you
Oh,
can,
there we go.
you can explain it.
Yeah.
Bam.
So I'm running a special scheme for the finale here, which is also kind of my Tuesday night retirement for the most part, where I have an opportunity to win my 3rd in a row in Tuesday and take the wins record all time in Cyber. So
Oh.
I threw together this fun little paint scheme right here. I went silver metallic, kind of like that Jeff Gordon farewell car, and while I'll still be racing on Thursdays and here and there on Tuesday when I can, I felt like putting together a special little tribute to the league as a whole, and this goal to try and go out with a really cool championship and wins record taking performance. So on the back of the deck lid there, that's the top 10 cyber wins all time as it sits right now by last name, and then the yellow is how many wins. And then on the hood, I've got every one of my 44 wins by track. So
Oh my
it's kind of
God.
hard to see there, but it's it's you know, the journey to get here. It's Darlington, Homestead, Charlotte, so on and so forth. So I just put all those there for fun as well. 0 at Atlanta, so there's an interesting bit.
Ooh.
Tom, you have
That-
14
that's-
wins.
Yeah.
I'll post these
He won-
pictures in the Discord as
He's
well.
been here forever, and he was in Rising Stars for probably every
I only
season.
know Tom since I've been
Agreed.
in here, and like I haven't seen Tom
Agreed.
win 14 times since I've been in.
Well, Cody, I
He just ignored
that's
it.
that's
It's like fuck you, EOL.
that's
Yeah.
really special to see. I know that you're stepping into the booth next season, and God, I hope you can race the Gen 4 Cup Series with us, because that Gen 4 Cup Series with us is going to be an absolute blast.
Oh yeah.
So really cool to see, and I'm glad that you've got the opportunity to go out on a high note. And we'll see how Atlanta plays out tomorrow.
Heck yeah.
I will say I am super excited for you guys to be broadcasting, because I love the fact that everybody's driving styles, their the pros, their cons to certain tracks, and how they approach them. So it's going to be a more in-depth broadcast, more personal for every driver. So I'm super excited for next season for that.
Oh yeah, me and Tom have been talking about that a lot. Also, Kory,
Yeah.
can you put the pictures up one more
Yeah.
time for a second?
Yeah.
Just for you, Tom. Just for you. Return to the yellow numbers for a race.
Oh my God,
Ooh.
I'm banning you from the league. I hope you enjoy going out as tied.
Also, on the rear bumper, I put the 4 of us in the championship hunt. Is a little detail back there.
Oh yeah.
I did see it.
Oh,
I did see that.
I like the random Taco Bell logo.
Hey, I gotta put my go-to fast food on there. I got to.
Mm.
Oh, there's a Savage Edge sticker on
Well-
there. Yeah, I like
Aw.
Where's the Thunderstruck sticker?
that. Oh.
Ooh, I ran out of time.
That-
Ran out of time.
Ran out of time.
Ran out of time.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Can I help you?
What's
Look.
Lucas doing back there?
He's
like,
like
"Don't worry about
hacking
it."
up a lung behind me. I don't know if that came through or not, but
No, I didn't
No.
hear it.
But he just mean mugged the shit out of you when he turned around and looked at him.
well, I know that we're rapidly moving to the end of the show here, but I do just want to say a couple of things. But one is that I kind of touched on this before. I didn't really mean to. I meant to save this for the end. But Andrew, Matt, Cody, Gary, and Greg will high five Greg for this as well. even though
Yeah,
he's done
Greg.
with me.
Woo!
I don't think that from the start of our season, from the absolute mess that we had at Daytona, to the great racing that we've seen over the past 3, 4, maybe 5, maybe 6 weeks, I don't think there's a better 4 or 5 drivers to represent what Cyber is about at Atlanta, going for a championship. So I just wish you all well, in hopes for either another championship or your first championship, regardless of who you are. So congratulations to all of you, and I wish you guys the best.
Yeah,
Thank
all
you,
the
sir.
ball busting and
yeah.
everything. You guys raced consistently and hard to get where you are, whether there's wins or no wins. Like I think the biggest feat is not having a win in the season and staying consistently up there in points to make it to the final 4. I mean, in my opinion, that's a little more impressive. Holding points and stage points and everything to get there. So props to you guys.
Yeah, boy!
Eric leveled up.
It's not the mustard, but it'll do.
It's so fucking loud. I like hear that every Monday night laying in bed trying to fall asleep. Going, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah, mustard. Do we have any green flag, black flags?
We do. We do have a couple of green flag, black flags. We also got some furry friends, but I only
I
got
have
one
one
green.
question after the green flag, black flag for some of the boys. So
What you
Is
asking
it a
now?
green? Is it a green flag, black flag?
I can ask it now if you want. Something I always like to know. Each driver, we could go Andrew, Matt, and then Cody. Track you love racing the most, and track that you hate to see on the schedule the most. And we'll start with Andrew.
I've always been a fan of Darlington and Bristol. Both aren't even on the schedule next season, so I don't know what's up with that, Tom.
Yeah.
Um,
I like those tracks too, Andrew.
see, and then track I hate most. I'd have to go look at tracks, but maybe. I used to hate mile and a half because I couldn't run them, but there's still some that aren't my favorite. I guess Vegas now because I lost to Kory there, so I'll
Aww,
put Vegas.
you've ruined it for him, Kory.
So that's my favorite track now.
All right, Matt. Same question, Matt. Track you love the most and track you hate the most.
I probably like Richmond the most, and track that I hate the most is probably Iowa.
Why do you hate Iowa?
Just can't figure it out. Don't know
Nope.
what it is. I just burn tires up and have no speed. Might have speed for 5 laps, and then after that, I'm no good. So I just can't figure it out. That's why I don't like it.
All right, and Cody, you're only allowed to pick one. You can't pick 7 tracks that you love. One track you love, and the track that you look at and go, ah, come on.
Darlington the most. I love that track. And hate Motegi. Never put it on the schedule.
Oh, you came through really fuzzy and breaky there. I heard Darlington you love. What did you hate?
Am I clear now?
No, you're
Well,
still.
that's super fuzzy. Got a loose wire? That's all I know is if it's fuzzy like
What
loose
about
wire.
now?
Yeah,
Oh,
perfect.
That's
beautiful.
better.
Okay, Darlington is my favorite, and never put Motegi on the schedule ever.
Never race that.
Anybody want to race twin rig Motegi at the championship race tomorrow?
Switching it up.
Plot twist.
All right, that's what I like to know. I like to know people's favorite and worst tracks, so I'm good.
My green flag, black flag. It's a segment that we started earlier in the podcast. Green flag agreed, black flag disagree. This
Black
one
flag.
comes from courtesy of Cody Heinzman.
Ooh.
Cody wants to know, agree, disagree. Old Atlanta 2008, the track that we're racing tomorrow for the championship race, is the hardest 1.5-mile track on the NASCAR circuit. Green flag agree, black flag disagree. Poll going up in our chat. Green flag agree, black flag disagree that Atlanta 2008 is the hardest 1.5 mile on the NASCAR schedule. So around the room, green flag, black flag.
So
I-
I proposed it.
Yep.
I'm black flag because I think it's Miami. I think I really have figured out Miami. Yeah, go figure. But I find that when it comes to any of the 1.5 miles, that one's just different enough, and there are so many different options and lines, and that's where we see most people struggle. Like if you're gonna pick any 1.5 miles where you have to find the highest number of people who aren't gonna figure it out, I feel like it's gonna be Miami, even though it's a track everyone seems to enjoy for the most part.
Eric says if I won there, it's not hard.
Oh,
All right, so I take it that Eric's a black flag. Andrew, a green flag, black flag. Agree, disagree.
I'd say green flag. Just the times I've run there in league, I struggled pretty much every time. So I'd say green.
So you're not looking forward to tomorrow night then?
You know, I hopped at a test session and hated it.
We could go to Phoenix instead. I'd be
Ooh,
down.
I love Phoenix.
Absolutely not. All right, Simple, the other championship contender out here tonight.
I'm green flag. I hopped in a
Hardest
test
track.
session too. Yeah, it hopped in a test session. I felt like I put a solid lap down, but it definitely is tricky, and it's going to be a tire eater. So, got to really watch how you run the corners and make sure you don't drive it in too deep and burn your shit up early.
Well, our current chat is 60% disagree. Hey, if you disagree that Atlanta 2008 is the hardest, what track is the hardest on the NASCAR circuit?
Out of 1.5 miles.
Adam, do we? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it was
guess
1.5 miles.
maybe just excluding road courses.
Well, it's 1.5 miles.
Well, if we open it up to every track, then 1.5 miles are some of the easiest, I would think.
Yeah. No, it's
Well,
the hardest 1.5 miles. It makes sense.
yeah. All right.
To
mile and a
Mike's
half.
point, though, the temperature of the track is going to play a big role in the race.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, it could be an easy track if the temps are low, but if the temps are high, then it's going to be slicker and dog shit, you know? So,
Yeah.
I was waiting to see what weird Canadian phrase you were gonna come up with there, but that was very lackluster. Lackluster.
well,
Slicker.
liquid courage is going on, so you might get another one yet.
Slicker than a double at Tim Hortons. I didn't even realize that was a Canadian reference. Kory, Amanda, green flag, black flag.
I honestly don't remember a lot of tracks unless I like the track, and I don't. Oh my god, this dog! I don't remember much about Old Atlanta. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 toys. He's been hucking at me during the show that I keep putting up here. He's trying to get them. I don't remember much about Old Atlanta, so I don't really know. But with an average finish of 20th, I would say green flag. But I'm hoping I can change my opinion tomorrow night and give at least one of these boys a run for their money if they get into the wall and end up a lap down as well.
Okay. Kory.
Yeah, I'll say green flag because I was trying to think of which one would be the hardest, and like Cody said, Homestead's kind of close, but I like Homestead. I know Atlanta does eat tires up, but that kind of fits into my wheelhouse where I can save tires pretty good because I usually go for the long run, so usually have speed at the end of the runs
It's
on
gonna
mile and a
be
halfs.
this is gonna be an unpopular black flag,
Mm.
but my hardest track, I'm gonna say Black Flag. I love Atlanta 2008. I think it should find its place on the schedule every season. But I'm gonna say Black Flag in terms of hardest. For me, there's two tracks in mind, and I mentioned this to Cody earlier today. That one, Texas, the new Texas, that
Oh, that's fair.
awkward turn one
I was
entry where
thinking
like
that too.
where
One of
like
them.
you feel like you should be lower, but you feel like you should be higher, but like the middle doesn't seem fast enough, but the bottom seems like you're scrubbing too much speed. So Texas for me, I would probably say is my least favorite mile and a half track, followed by a close Homestead. But in terms of difficultness or difficulty, I love Atlanta, and I love a challenge on tires.
I think if we get some hot temps tomorrow, it's going to be a pretty fun, like a pretty good preview of what the Thursday series is going to be, because we're going to be driving kind of like the Gen 4s a little.
I haven't even bought one yet.
You better.
I should probably do
Didn't
that.
didn't you sign up to be?
Oh yeah, we gotta buy them, don't we? When's that start?
Yeah, the first one's Daytona, right? I don't need to practice.
We don't need to practice
Yeah.
that schedule.
Well, well, real quick, 30 seconds or less. Gen 4 series starting up September 18th, and our Hall of Fame voting ending at midnight. So if you didn't already vote in the Hall of Fame, click the channel and go
We
vote.
heard rumors that
First round of voting, right?
First round. This is for, I guess, nomination, and then it will be ballot voting after. I don't know the terms, but yeah, first round, and then we go to second round.
Yeah, we heard a rumor that Mr. Gainforth was messaging people for votes. He's knocking on doors, trying to get votes to get in there. Kind of weird.
Full disclosure, I only knew 6 names on the list, so those 6 people got my vote. I'm like, I don't know the rest of these characters.
Yeah,
Oh,
Eric's pumped for
Dave's-
Thursday.
Dave's message got held for
Kissing
review.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He said
And all it said was, and kissing your wife.
yeah, it came through on the stream.
What?
Somebody approved it. But...
No, Restream will put up anything. Doesn't matter.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah. Get free syrup from Dave. Dave loves pudding. All right, ready? There's some furry friends.
Yeah, what we got?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see those furry friends.
All right, we got a little collage of furry friends. One is, hang on, I know he's new.
You're talking about the new Gary.
Yeah,
Gary with 1 R.
Gary Sigelkaw. I think that's how you say it.
So,
And the rest are
wait.
Eric's.
oh wait, what the hell? What happened to our dogs? All right, so
That cat looks mean as shit.
the
God damn, that
The,
cat's scary.
the dog up on the top right. I asked Gary, new Gary,
Was that really his name?
what his name was, and he said the dog's name was Hey Man.
What?
Hey Man. I love it.
That's lazy.
No, that's the best. Be like, yeah, you just want your dog. Hey, man, get over here.
Then Eric's told us I don't know why he's got a rat in there now. Is that what he feeds to his snake?
It's not a rat. It's a
rat. I
It's a
love it.
fucking rat.
That's a
guinea
rat.
pig.
What?
That's not a guinea. It
Have
looks
you-
like a
you know
goddamn
that-
rat.
It's
It's
an
not a
albino
rat.
rat.
Guinea pigs have like rounder heads, don't they?
Eric.
That cranium
rat.
is very sloped. It's got red eyes. I don't think guinea pigs
Oh,
have
it is.
red eyes.
Oh, it is a rat. Okay.
It's definitely a rat.
It's a
So-
rat.
Eric's got snakes, cats and rats.
He feeds the rats.
I don't know. I don't
snakes.
know what the circle of life is around the Anderson household.
We didn't get any furry friends from our peeps in
All right,
here right now, but
I hope it's not big.
I'm angry
Oh,
if
it's
Andrew and
huge.
Matt have
Oh
animals.
my goodness!
Time with his
I recognize that lattice anywhere.
big ass pictures.
Oh,
Oh, we're almost there.
We're getting there.
We're
Oh, you
almost
had to
there.
take the worst picture of Lucas.
He's got his pool. Little feet in the summertime heat.
put some more fucking water in there. Jesus.
Then
I'm
we
not
got.
running up my water
You
bill.
scared
Oh,
look
Amanda
at
doesn't
it,
even
look.
know. We got these
Mine's
idiots.
sideways. That thing gets filled all the way to the top. They're practically drowning in it.
Kory, you know that there's a thing I was gonna tell you. You know there's a thing that you can like attach the hose to on that.
That
What are you
works
talking
just
about?
fine. They loved it.
Yeah,
There's an opening on the side of the pool that
Where
you
you
can
drain it?
stick the hose. No, you stick the hose in there and
we
you
don't
can
have
just turn
that.
it. Yeah, you
That's
do.
too much work. You just huck it over the edge.
Yeah, they
Look at,
then
they're
they
fucking
bite at it.
happy, Tom. They have no idea that it's not put in correctly. They love it. They're happy as can be.
They
It was
bite at
filled
it.
with mud and grass in like 20 minutes. Everybody get your dogs pools, fill them up with water. It's hot. Like, they need it.
You got any pets up there, Andrew? Up in the Great North?
I feel like you
I
would
have
have
a
seen
dog,
it.
yeah.
Where's the dog?
Probably with my parents. He doesn't really like
He doesn't really like me.
staying with me.
Aw, your dog doesn't like to stay with you.
Like, if the parents are home, he won't see me. He'll stay with
He's
them.
he's like, Andrew's too quiet. He doesn't talk to me at all. I'm gonna go in the other room.
Oh my God.
Amanda, that's mean.
It's just like, what dog doesn't enjoy anybody in the house?
You got R2s fucking killing each other
These
behind you.
fucking idiots over here. This is all day. Unless they're sleeping, it's all fucking day long. They're jumping on you, jumping in your lap. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm up to 7 toys over here. It's
You
just
want some
all
back
fucking
too. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God. Amanda just Dave
That's
Gainforth would
all
have
from the show.
Dave Gainforth would have some sort of comment about
Yeah.
that.
This is all during the episode. They're just like shoving them at me, going like, "Play with us, you fucking piece of shit." I'm like, dude, you get our attention all day long. Like, go off for an hour. He's coming back.
Well, I don't know if we're wrapping this up or not, but Kory and Amanda, obviously we've paid our tribute to our Final Four multiple times, and 5. But Kory and Amanda, just a thank you to you guys for helping us put on Thunderstruck. Kory, I messaged you in like the middle of like May, and I was like, "You ever think about doing a podcast about
sorry.
cyber?" And he was
I didn't
like,
mean to put up
"Maybe."
Greg's thing. I hit the one
No,
button.
I love it. It's right there.
Oops.
But I tell you what, there's not much more throughout the week other than the actual race that I look forward to than just sitting here and hanging out with you guys and getting to learn about our drivers. Obviously, we've learned about Matt and Cody multiple times, but having Andrew on, having Leroy on, having Eric on, having Mike on, having Dave on, having who else has been on? Greg has been on once or
Eric.
twice.
Mm-hmm.
Eric has been on.
I love getting to know everybody. It makes me enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, literally, what did I say before this? I'm like, I don't fucking know anything about Andrew. I like know fucking nothing about. I didn't even know he was Canadian until like a week ago. I'm like, oh, he's Canadian. I should have been nicer to him. Like, you have no clue about somebody. They're just another name on your relative box. And then when you see him, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, like, I'm not just gonna let you buy. I'll probably just let you buy. But like, you have a little enjoyment knowing who you're racing with. Going, they're pretty fun. Like, so it's
Yeah.
good to get to know people on here.
Yeah. So thank you, Kory and Amanda, for doing this and setting up the
Oh,
best
yeah.
damn show.
It's a great time.
What other Sim Racing League podcast has 20 people watching us every night?
Yeah,
Anyone I do.
everybody give a little hand emoji. I want to see. Hear them squeaking. I want to see hand emojis for everybody out in chat right now.
Yeah.
This will go all night. The squeaking, by the way.
Well,
Come
thanks,
on, hand
Tom.
emojis.
This show's been fun. It's been great. Learning about everybody, and yeah, it just brings basically the league kind of closer too, because get to know people. And it's not just like, oh, that's Caldwell out there. Who the fuck's he? I don't know him. I'm gonna pitch his ass down to get this win. But now I know him a little bit better. He's got an old wheel, super quiet, so
Look at all the hand
pinch him down
emojis.
harder.
With the pink hands waving.
But we ain't done next week, Kory. We already have our guest. We'll keep it under wraps until the championship is
I
over.
don't even know who it is.
I'll message it to you. But
You don't look at the
this
channel.
ain't over. Our
Oh,
final
no.
race of the season tomorrow night, and
I don't think.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't get
one
a
more-
break. We're not even
we're
taking
right
a
back
break
at it.
till the next season starts.
that is true.
Hand up, one more final question.
Hang on.
Round table. Wait, no.
I have the final
Oh, shit.
question.
No, then if it's the final question, I get to go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my god.
So Andrew, Matt, and Cody, just your thoughts on the league. We'll go in that order. Andrew, Matt, and Cody, thoughts on the league, what you enjoy about it, constructive criticism, anything of the sorts, or all of the above. We'll start with Andrew.
The league's been fine since I joined.
Just fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
you know. I mean,
Well, a quick question with that. How long have you been in here? You've been in here a while, right?
I joined January of 21, I believe.
How old were you when you joined? Me and Tom were talking about that.
How old are you? I can't even guess. 18 or 27? No fucking idea.
Any guesses?
No idea.
those
22.
Canadian winners really do it
22. I
to
was
you.
gonna say 22.
I'm 20.
Oh my god.
So
Adorable.
what would that would have been? What, 17 when you joined?
16,
Oh.
17.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Probably
god.
16. Dave's the one who actually told me about Cyber here.
Oh, my apologies.
But
You're hanging out
I
with some
joined
bad
for
company
a
there.
super late model league, and the league shut down, or that league shut down after one race, and it switched to ARCA. But it's been good since day one, really. No complaints really. None at all I can think of. Just show up and
Simple as
race, really.
simple.
Yeah, Dave didn't think you're going to be this good, he said.
Well, I'm glad to get to know you a little bit tonight. We gotta get you a couple energy drinks in you before the show, but
Some of
glad
those,
to get to
some
know
of
you
those, some
tonight.
of those frosties or whatever the hell's hanging on your wall from
Oh,
Circle
especially-
K.
Couple beer into 'em,
Stealing
Ellen.
signs.
It'll be all right.
It's borrowed sign.
You borrowed the
Couple
road
Molson
sign.
triple. Oh, you can drink. Yeah, you can drink in Canada, right?
Yeah.
They
Oh yeah,
drink
he's
that.
good.
Yeah,
he's
Molson
good.
triple X's.
Couple Labatt's 50s.
I don't know what that is. That sounds delicious.
Oh my Lord Jesus!
What are Labatt 50s?
Terrible.
Oh,
Are they 50
They're
calories?
are they like 50% alcohol?
No, they're just terrible. If you show up to a party and somebody's got those, you know
Is it like
you're
the
not drinking.
ones that don't have the calories?
No. It has calories and everything. It's just a heavy, dirty beer. It's just gross.
You ever had they had down here for a while, it was the Labatt Bourbon Barrel.
Never had that up here.
Oh, that was so good. That was
We accidentally
good.
had a blueberry blue light last night. We opened it and
She
we were like,
hands
I
it to
want
me. I'm like,
it.
oh, I haven't had a blue light in a long time. Like, this tastes really weird.
Won a raffle basket. And it was filled with like beer and like sparkling beers and shit like that. And I'm like, oh, we drank a lot yesterday. Ran out of Miller Lite, and I'm like, well, there's some blue lights. That raffle basket. He opened up. He's like, this is weird. He handed it to me. I sipped it. I'm like, that's fucking blueberry. What the fuck is wrong with people? Like, ew. We drank
Yeah.
it, but still, it was gross.
It's wet, so it works, right?
Yeah.
So that's your final answer, Andrew.
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
he answered it.
All right, then Matt, same question. Constructive
Didn't even
criticism.
remember the
things you
question.
like. That's why I'm like, let me like reiterate this to Matt. These fucking
Yeah.
dogs.
I got a list. No, I'm just kidding.
Let me break it out.
This league has honestly been really good. It's really helped me grow. It's really pushed me to race better and try to get faster with guys like Heinzman and Mitchell in there, where seems like every week you're chasing those guys. The odd week, somebody slips in there, but you're really trying to beat those
Kory.
two guys every week,
Tom.
and it's just
Gary.
it pushes you, which I love that about it, and it's so competitive, which is good. And I know I lose my shit sometimes when I'm racing lap guys down or guys that are laps down and everything, but it's like, I get it. At the end of the day, I get it, but it's frustrating at the time, but it is what it is. The only constructive criticism I have about the league would be the caution tracker. I think it should reward clean driving more.
Agreed.
But besides that, I have no complaints.
I will say
Ye-
I have turned you down to like 70% in Discord because when you start yelling, you start fucking yelling. So one race I was like, let's turn Matt down a little bit. So
I turn him up because I love the accent. So
Yeah, I still can't tell Matt and Brad apart. I'll tell you that.
Oh, and then Logan when Logan says his 8 words a race, I'm like, fuck, which goddamn Canadian's talking
I don't even
right
think
now?
I have
no
Logan turned
idea.
up because he never talks.
It's so funny because everybody says I sound so different over the mic, but then if you get the three of us into a room, myself, Logan, and Brad, you could literally tell us apart, like if you just closed your eyes. You know what I mean?
I have
But
no idea.
we all sound the same. So
I have to look at my relative and go ahead and or stay high, whatever. I'm like, who the fuck? Oh, okay, Matt's coming up behind me. I have no idea until I look at the relative. All right, Cody, what's your final thoughts on that? All those questions all in one.
I think what I like the most about this league is like the group of people that we race with here, and just the atmosphere of it is better than anything I've ever experienced in any like racing circles or anything like that. It's just really well put together, and the people here are just the right people in the right place at the right time, kind of a feel. And so it makes it really strong here. And whether somebody's having a good week or a bad week, or gets tangled up with somebody or doesn't, like it's always good. We're always moving on, and we're all friends and can just go out there and have fun every Tuesday, and coming up every Thursday too. So I like that a lot. My only one like constructive criticism thing is that I have felt for a while now like we need to raise the minimum bar in terms of like keep driving a car in a straight line standards. I just feel like there's a little too much messy, kind of out of control that goes on because we don't have the minimum bar high enough, I guess.
In terms of like
Car
the
control.
license rating and stuff like that, or like safety rating when they get in,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, I would say like license and safety rating. Just getting people who can keep the car underneath them at all times, pretty
He's
much.
talking about you, Kory. You're the only one who wrecked at Nashville.
Yeah.
I didn't cause a caution. Mr. fucking
technically
barrel
Cody wrecked
fucking
coming
killer.
off a pit road. Technically,
Jesus,
Cody Gibson.
Technically,
what are you getting into, Kory? What is that there?
A little Tito's.
Oh, attaboy. Get after it.
Yeah.
It's multi-filtered, so it doesn't cause the hangover.
so before we came on the air tonight,
That's a good story.
Before we
you
came
want me
on
to
the
tell
air
it?
tonight, yeah, tell it
All
because
right.
you'll probably tell
So-
it better.
So there's a liquor store that's like 30 minutes away, and my parents go there all the time. So they always buy me a couple handles of Tito's because I like Tito's and it's really cheap there. So I had like this much left in the handle, and then like this much left in another one because I just bring them when we're racing, bring them upstairs, just bring them all over. And so
You bring it like a fucking Stanley.
yeah. So I was like, oh, I'm like, there's not a lot left in this bottle, so I'll just pour it in the other bottle. Well, you know how it has that little cap on the
Stopper.
top? Yeah, that makes it pour slower. Well, so I took that off, filled it up. I forgot to put that back on. I went to make a drink. It's like glug, glug, glug. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, that's
Look
what
at the
I did.
guys in the YouTube comments here, just beating up on me.
Yeah, they are. I like this
Jesus
Chris Lawrence.
Christ.
Chris Lawrence sounds really fun. Why doesn't he race?
Ooh.
Well, he might be next season. We'll see.
Is he
I don't
Canadian?
know.
We
See
do
if he
more
gets in
Canadians. They're fun.
No, I can't exactly remember where Chris is from, but he's from the south somewhere.
Like the
Oh.
states south or
Oh
like
yeah,
like
state
fake
south.
Canada south?
State
All right.
south. He'll probably hit it here. CeeLaw, where are you from? Put it in here.
All right. So I have one last question for all you
Oh,
guys, and
shit.
we're gonna end it with that. This is a
Andrew
good one.
looks like he's fucking falling asleep.
Yeah.
He's
All right,
out.
Andrew, since you're falling asleep, we're going to start with you first. All right, boys, last question.
Tennessee.
When
Nice. He gets
when
that
one
old
of
smoky.
He's the only 10 I see.
Jesus Christ.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, Andrew. Last question. When one of you inevitably chokes tomorrow night, which one of the other three would you least want winning the championship and why?
Wow, what a question.
So basically, when you
Oh.
choke and crash out, who do you want not to win? Why?
I'll say Cody, just because the other two don't have any championships yet.
Fair
man.
answer.
Cody Bear, same question.
Hard question. It's okay. My answer is Matt, and here's why. On one hand, on one hand,
Lucky motherfucker.
on one hand, I love it for Matt because we're good friends now. On the other hand, boy, would I never live that down for the rest of my life. So yeah,
Matt?
Good answer.
Yeah, it would be Cody not to win if I choke. Just because I feel like he is the best in the league. So if somebody beats him out of a championship, whoever it is, hopefully, it's one of the three of us. Cody, if you do it, you do it.
The maple
But if it's
whistle.
one of the three of us there, that's a big,
Me?
Yeah,
Set the
yeah, look at the shirt. Look
Set
at the
the
shirt
fucking
that
tone.
Kory has on right now. Yeah.
Set the tone, boys. Come on.
But yeah, no, I feel like Cody's such a standard to beat there that if any one of us can beat him, that it's a big accomplishment in itself. And then if you get the championship on top of that, then that's huge. So I would say Cody.
That's a good answer. So tomorrow night, championship. We got a big night tomorrow. Cody's got a really big night. Cody's got a lot riding on this race, and
a lot of pressure.
yeah, a lot of pressure for Cody tomorrow night. It's gonna be fun to watch it play out from the cockpit, and maybe rub some fenders with you boys. Get you all around it up. We're banging it. Be like, I'm getting my fucking second win.
What would you
of the
guys do
season.
if you saw record numbers come out for tomorrow night? You're like, these motherfuckers, we got a full 43
Full
on
field.
What the fuck? These guys
calling
that
all
raced in
the old
12
folks.
races.
Yep.
I just say, you know what I would be like, Amanda.
Yep.
Be
So-
magnificent.
All right, everybody.
Silverson says the show is longer than our races.
Yeah, definitely is. We had a lot to cover tonight. Usually we go about an hour and a half, hour and 45, but
That's a damn lie if I've ever heard one.
we have a lot of good questions.
We do. But good luck to the Championship 4 out there tomorrow night, and any one of you are well deserving of it.
I guess except for Gary, because everybody picked him.
Fucking Gary, same thing. Consistent,
Gary wasn't here.
clean. He slipped in a win, but he was
See,
up there.
okay, for what it's worth, Gary was maybe least deserving for this season's points. However, Gary would be a fantastic cyber champion.
I
He's
agree.
so humble too.
Every time I race Gary, it's always clean and it's for multiple laps. And then if it's first stage or whatever it is, we always come over to the radio and say, that was good racing there. And then the other guy, yeah, that was good racing. It's always hard, clean racing. And that's why I love racing with Gary.
I agree with Cody. If Gary just pushed a little bit more aggression out of that car or truck, couple more times a race and just muscled a few people out of the way instead of staying patient, he'd have some more wins.
You know what's funny about that, Amanda, is that you are in the same boat. You you should
wouldn't
take
have
that advice
wins.
also.
I would have wins, but so I'm gaining. I was always back of the pack. Second year racing, I was 25th-ish. You know, we had a good 40 car field in BPL. Then I was, early 20s or late teens. Now I'm pushing like 15th, 16th, and the goal next year is to be running top 15 every race, top 10 at least a third of the races. So
Heck
this
yeah.
next season. Plus, this is my first season in the truck, so I've never raced a truck before other than 2 races before this. So I really like the trucks.
You drive a Jeep in real life, right?
I used to. Kory forced me to switch to a Toyota. So, but years and years of Jeep driving.
I was gonna say Kory should put some Jeep logos on your car so you drive like you're on the highway.
Yep.
So I put her in Toyota, so she's in a Toyota.
Forced me. Wouldn't work on Jeeps anymore.
Yeah. No, she's way too nice. She needs to stop giving everybody so much room and make them earn it. But
Getting there.
yep, good luck to you four. Like Tom said, it's all well deserved. You guys were up front all season, especially this guy. He's having fun.
So stupid.
he
I like the middle fingers on the right.
He said, "Fuck the championship. I'm going to Disney. I'm going to Disneyland." So tune in. Joe's last broadcast is tomorrow night too for Cyber Thunder on the OSR network. So make sure everybody tunes in for that. We're gonna see how this championship plays out. Thanks as always to Tom and Amanda for co-hosting this awesome podcast we do. Thanks to Andrew, Matt, and Cody for coming in.
I'm glad
and
Andrew stayed awake for the entire thing.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
and I hope
Be nice to
Gary-
Andrew.
I hope Gary enjoyed his dinner with his dad and instead of our
Didn't
show.
choke on the fucking chicken parm.
Yeah.
Aw.
He got beat up pretty good tonight, so he's gonna have fun watching this back. But we will see you
Eric
guys.
texted him.
Are we doing next Monday, Tom?
Yes, we already have a guest, which
Okay.
will be
I
revealed.
know we talked about
after...
Is it Joe? I hope it's Joe.
no, we talked
Oh
about
my God, can you
we talked
imagine?
about doing a different show, but I guess we're doing Monday night. So we'll see you next Monday night, and then
What show we talk about doing?
like a Friday night show.
When the fuck did that come
Oh.
out? I like my Friday
No.
nights.
No. We'll see you next Monday night. That's the
we'll
shortest.
see you next Monday night, and yeah, we'll see you guys then. Remember, tune in tomorrow night, and we'll see you guys on the track.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Everybody wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll thunder, she don't hesitate. The only girl in this wild pack, tearing up tracks, never looking back. Wrecking, 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 she cries.